Piscataway, New Jersey is the birthplace of college football, and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, they're taking on Northwestern on a Sunday game. 4th and 5. Knights had actually already converted a 4th down this drive. Fortune favors the bold. They convert here, and this sets up this pass. This is Gavin Wimsatt. Rainbow throw to Ian Strong. Incomplete called on the field, but let's take a look at it on the replay. And if you look, his left foot just touches first. So that was overturned on review, 7-0 Rutgers. Here's what Northwestern had going on offense today. Yeah, so rough day for the Wildcats. 4th and 1, Fortune favors the bold. Here's the Knights going up the gut. And Gavin Wimsatt's their quarterback. Here's a read option. He runs over a Wildcat in the end zone. 14-0. Fortune favors the bold, right? Northwestern punter throws beautiful pass, but he's short a yard. Not to be deterred, Northwestern would try again on 4th and 5. And the punter had the better throw. Might want to consider a position change there. Rutgers maybe showing some surprising athleticism here. Good spin. Here's a good cut. Into Northwestern territory as the clock reads 9:13. He's tackled. This leads down to another score for Rutgers. Read option. This time he hands it off to Kyle Monongai from 15 yards out. Rutgers is up 24-0. Northwestern scores almost as time expires. Shuno jogs across the field. Here's the best completion from Northwestern all day. 24-7 Knights. East Carolina, Marshall. Nothing the first quarter. Rasheen Alley on a 1-yard run makes it 7-0. They trade field goals, and then East Carolina ties up. Shane Calhoun catching the 2-yard pass from Mason Garcia. And here in the third quarter, East Carolina actually takes the lead. It's 13-10. Fourth quarter, a lot of things change though. Marshall fumbles the ball, gets lucky, holds on to possession there, and what do you do with it? Trick play. No one in the same zip code. Marshall's going to take the lead. 17-13. Caleb McMillan caught that one from Chuck Montgomery, and Marshall's still gonna keep on the gas here. Rasheen Alley's second touchdown, this one from 56 out, and he could go all the way. And then Rasheen Alley one more time from 14 yards. He stopped, right? Look at this second effort, and that's the way you get the palindrome score. 31-13 Marshall over ECU. They used to call this one the River City Rivalry. This is Cincinnati at Pittsburgh, and this is Peyton Singletary and a 12-yard pass from Emory Jones. First half was all Bearcats. This one's Corey Kiner, 60-plus yards up the gut of the vaunted Pitt defense, and early on looked pretty bad. This drive actually ended in a field goal, 10-0 Bearcats, and here's one of the weirdest passes you'll see. Dracovic throws basically a pop-up to Kanata Mumfield. It is caught. They're actually going to be hit after the play for a roughing the passer. So Dracovic throws another into Mumfield. This one's indefensible, touchdown Pitt, but Corey Kiner comes back in, 7-yard house call. And then here's Emory Jones. We're in the second half here, and finally Pitt's defense comes alive. Dracovic gets the ball back, read option, but it's a fumble. And Cincinnati gets the ball. Emory Jones with a beautiful pass. You won't see any better than that. Bearcats up big, but Pitt begins to battle back here. And here's Dracovic on a running throw. What a catch by Mumfield. And on 4th and goal, they need to score. Throws it up, and Mumfield again with the catch. Dracovic has the ball back. He's going to throw this one to Gavin Bartholomew, who's wide open, breaks a tackle, running down the sideline, does finally get knocked out of bounds, but on 3rd and 10, he goes back to Bartholomew. It's a 21-27 game. Pitt's right in it. The defense needs a stop here, and on 3rd and 13, they get it. This is an interception. Emory Jones is hit as he throws. Pitt's got the ball, but is unable to do anything with it, and Cincinnati's going to win this one. Now, Cincinnati's actually won the Lambert-Meadowlands trophy before. They are outside the East, but if you play enough Eastern teams, you're eligible for that trophy and the Cranberry Bowl. Keep an eye on Florida State this year. And here's scores around the East.
Preseason first team all ACC. And the punt was blocked, and JMU
It's been a rough time for Virginia over the past 2 games, but really, it's been a tough time for Virginia over most of the last 15 seasons. They've only really had one coach and a time to know what to do with them. So we call this Bahu Wow. So it's a series of tough coaching hires for Virginia. Mike London comes from Richmond, seems like a good hire on the surface. They're going to recruit better with him, but he's not able to win, aside from that ACC Coach of the Year season, his second time out. So they get Bronco Mendenhall, and this is an inspired hire because coming from BYU, he knows how to get players to a school like Virginia or BYU that has really interesting admission standards, kind of a difficult place to recruit to, and he gets him to the Orange Bowl, but he abruptly leaves, and that leaves him with Tony Elliott, who's Clemson's old offensive coordinator. He interviewed for every head coaching job out there, either doesn't get any of them or doesn't want any of them. But then he goes to Virginia, and it's hard to judge a guy off of his first season, but he did have Brennan Armstrong, and they did have a terrible offense, so I'm a little skeptical so far. We'll have to see how this one plays out.